We now move on. Before we move on, I would like to give a little bit of 20 seconds of my personal experience. I humbly would like to say that I'm one of the few Indians who have been to the Olympics, the 4 Olympics back to back from the venues. Athens, Greece, and then thereafter Beijing, and thereafter it was London, and now from Rio. I've performed as an English commentator for All India Radio, but why I am saying this is with reference to the context. I'm not trying to present myself. That's because I've seen what excellence is all about from closer quarters. And the science and the other allied sectors in India, if they can make up their mind, definitely we can be the Olympic gold medal winner in innovation and incubation. That's the sort of excellence which we are going to launch now. Yes, the gold medal is in the offing, but we have named it in a different way. It is known as the INNOmpic Games. And to know and to give an insight about this, I would request Dr. Vadim Kotelnikov, the renowned innovation guru, trainer, and business consultant, and of course, Shri Jagdale, to kindly come over and tell us what exactly is INNOmpic Games. Yes. Please put your hands together. It goes without saying.
Pictures tell better than words, so that's why specifically for this official launch announcement of INNOmpic Games, we prepared a 90-second video that will tell you everything in a very emotional way. I'd just say that INNOmpic Games is intellectual Olympics for innovators. And they will be run annually. Annually, we start here. Before that, it was all informal. Now, here in India, this is a launch of century, launch of the millennium. Initially, when we just started all that type of video presentation and so on, it was 20 years ago, that was really the most emotional moment just before you start talking and you think whether it will work or not. Initially, I thought when we met with Dr. Jagdale, he was mainly impressed. Okay, when I talked to him about INNOmpic Games, he saw this idea is good. But when he was mainly impressed when I saw him the anthem of INNOmpic Games, which called I Have a Difference to Make, is the song of people who change the world. Then Dr. Jagdale was really, yes, we should announce it at this next ISBA conference. And this song, it's written not by professional authors, it's written by innovators and performed by innovators. Precisely by me.
We love Olympic Games, but as you may notice, the world has changed a little bit during the last 3,000 years. Today's world is driven by creative, innovative, and entrepreneurial people. It needs new, intellectual, all-inclusive games. Olympic Games are for athletes. INNOmpic Games are for innovators, people who change the world.
You make this platform to help the global innovative energy to unite it. This energy will help make the world a better place. Thanks.
INNOmpics is a world I choose to be an ambassador for so that generations after me can be inspired by this launch of the century.
It is a great opportunity to make the world better, brightly.
My hope is that INNOmpic Games will bring out multiple mind activities and bring out the competitive nature of the world's innovators.
I have a difference to make.
So, you have the idea. If you want more, website is innompics.com. But as you see, all is here implementation of Dr. Michel Carr's dream and ideas. It's all involving. You see, all people, INNOmpic Games, what are different from Olympic Games? Olympic Games you can just watch. INNOmpic Games involve everyone. Even spectators can contribute and participate in various contests and win. It's also about trust building, because in INNOmpic Games you showcase your entrepreneurial smartness. People can trust you now. So, you know, in brief, you know old proverb, give a man fish and you will feed him for one day. Teach a man fishing and you will feed him for life. So if we talk about INNOmpics, we can say it's a bit differently. Give innovative entrepreneurs and venture capital fund, and you will feed few of them for a while. Give innovative entrepreneurs INNOmpic Games, and you'll feed all of them for centuries ahead. So, as you saw, some people call it's a launch of the century. I would rather call it's a launch of a millennium. So that's why, because it's the launch of a millennium, the organizers prepared a very special plaque for this. We'll have this INNOmpic Games plaque, which we will sign, but then they will make it in steel and make these signatures so that it will be carved in steel, so that because it's a launch of the millennium, so it should stay for millenniums, so it should stay for centuries. So, of course, we would like all of them to sign this, but because the place is very limited, so the signatories are those who paid most. But paid most not in terms of money, in terms of their passion for and they believe in INNOmpic Games. And the winners are, guess who? Dr. Rajendra Jagdale, India. Yeah, you stand. What is the big plaque? Oh, there, okay.
See, if you see this logo, it represents 5 continents. But since it is done in India and in Maharashtra, you find that the background is the Warli paintings. And so it shows that these games are for the common. Because this is common man, Warli paintings and Warli community, which represents tribal population, one of the most backward tribal population in Maharashtra. So we wanted to even give a credit to that. So this background is a Warli painting.
So you please sign 2 plaques. One is a big one that will stay here, and one small one which will go into INNOmpic Museum. So now second one is Dr. Hasnavi, Malaysia. Mr. Andrea Marquez, United States. Mr. Konstantin Bischotnov, Russia. Miss Rosemary Wilson, South Africa. Miss Silva Paananen, Finland. And Mr. Fu, Singapore. The venue of the first INNOmpic Games is yet to be decided. We'll decide it within a month, approximately by November. It may be held. The most likely candidate are India and Malaysia. So they're right now the strongest bidders. So we'll see who will win this. Okay.
You have to sign.
I am to sign. Oh,
As a global head of INNOmpic Games.
Mr. Vadim, normally in an Olympic event, the president of IOC will say, or normally the head of the state of the particular area will say, I hereby declare the Olympic Games open. I would request Mr. Vadim to kindly come back here and announce that the INNOmpic Games is open.
sorry, I forgot this. It's a diplomatic protocol. And now, I announce the INNOmpic Games are officially and formally and forever open. Thank you.